So our next chapter is My Mother, written by APJ Abdul Kalam. Before moving further, let's know something about APJ Abdul Kalam, the writer of this poem. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam was the President of India from 2002 to 2007. He is popularly known as Missile Man of India. He is known for his dedication to science and commitment to professional excellence. Dr. Kalam has a multi-faceted personality. Besides being a scientist and humanist, he is also an excellent writer. He has written so many books, but Wings of Fire and Ignited Minds are two of his very popular books. The poem My Mother has been taken from Wings of Fire. So let's read the poem. So here's the poem. Sea waves, golden sand, pilgrim's faith, Rameshwaram Mosque Street, all merge into one. My mother, you come to me like heaven's caring arms. I remember the war days when life was challenge and toil. Miles to walk, hours before sunrise, walking to take lessons from saintly teacher near the temple. Again miles to the Arab teaching school. Climb sandy hills to railway station road. Collect, distribute newspapers to temple city citizens. Few hours after sunrise, going to school. Evening business times before study at night. All this pain of a young boy, my mother, you transformed into pious strength with kneeling and bowing 5 times for the grace of the Almighty only. My mother, your strong piety is your children's strength. You always shared your best with whoever needed the most. You always gave and gave with faith in Him. I still remember the day when I was 10, sleeping on your lap to the envy of my elder brother and sisters. It was full moon night, my word only you knew, mother, my mother. When at midnight I woke with tears falling on my knee, you knew the pain of your child, my mother, your caring hands tenderly removing the pain. Your love, your care, your faith gave me strength to face the world without fear and with His strength. We will meet again on the great Judgment Day, my mother. So if you can see that there are no rhyming words in the poem, so it is known as a blank verse, or if you try to find out the rhyming scheme, it will come up like ABCD, ABCD. So we can say that it is a blank verse written by APJ Abdul Kalam, having no rhyming scheme. So this is a poem, or we can say that it is a glowing tribute paid by a grateful person to his beloved mother, whose influence in molding his present grand personality excels all other influences on him. Her sparkling personality helped him dispel all his fears and tensions and inspired him to cultivate inner strength, which helps him to face all heavy odds of life boldly. So To summarize this poem, um, in short, I can explain that, and that there have many influences molding the poet's mind, but the greatest of all, his mother. Okay, so all other influences, sea waves, golden sand, pilgrims like Rameshwaram moss streets, all merge into one influence of his mother. The poet goes down into the memory lane and thinks of persons and places that had an indelible imprint on him. He remembers the harsh war days when his childhood he had to toil hard, he had to work hard. He would walk miles hours before sunrise to his learned spiritual teacher. Again, he had to work as a newspaper vendor for some time daily before going to school at quite distant place, means far away. He had to undergo many daily chores, but all his tensions and toils, means hard work, disappeared when he received his mother's tender care and guidance. Her firm religious faith and her prayers to God were the factors that molded his personality. The poet recalls one unforgettable incident of his childhood when he was just 10. It was a full moon night when, to the envy of his brothers and sisters, he lay on the lap of his mother. His mother's tender care and loving hand made his acute pain go. He derived inner strength from her pious life of faith in God and in herself. The poet yearns to seek reunion with his mother, a devil religious minded as he is, he can only hope to meet her on the great judgment day, means in the heaven after death. So the main idea of this poem is no other influence of the word can match with that of the mother. The child feels more comfortable and deeply consoled in his mother's lap. As he grows up, mother's pious and inspiring words, her tenderness of heart, and her great spiritual strength become his rich treasure and invincible weapon to fight the world with. So, let's find out the literal device. Here, you come to me like heaven's caring arms. Here, simile is used. Okay? Simile, you know that it is comparison of two things by using like. Okay? And here, your love, your care, your faith give me strength. Here, repetition is used by repeating your. Okay?